Hey, it's your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News, back at you with what's happening in the world of boxing today. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's always a blessed day when I'm able to be up in here and to hang out among your good people. Yes, indeed, it is. If you're hearing the sound of my voice right now, that lets me know that God is giving you the opportunity to be great one more again. Excuse me, y'all. Just finished eating my breakfast as well. Uh, yes, if you are hearing the sound of my voice right now, God is giving you the opportunity to be great. He has given you the finger of grace. He's giving you another chance to ask somebody to forgive you who you have wronged, or give you another chance to forgive someone who has wronged you. Yes, indeed. Gives you another opportunity to not procrastinate. Y'all know what I say about procrastination. It's like masturbation. You're only screwing yourself. So, yes, and it is a Friday. So, y'all know what that means. That means we getting some boxing tomorrow for sure, without a doubt. I tell you what, first thing I want to do is shout out my chat community, man. First one in the building was my guy, Showtime, my guy passed straight out of St. Louis, man. He said, good morning, hardcore. Good morning, everybody in the hangout. Then we got my man Mike Rhyme that's always on time. He said, good morning, everybody. I'm at the doctor's getting that spinal injection, man. And like I say, man, I pray that that goes successful for the brother. Yes, indeedy, man. I know how I feel to have that pain in the back, man. Yes, indeed. Because I sure enough got it too. Yeah. I was trying to get those spinal injections, man, but my insurance is acting like they weren't trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? They just rather for me to get an operation instead. I don't know how that works because it seemed like the spinal would be cheaper. We got the Booger Man in the building. What's up, our Booger? He said at Mike Rhymes. Good morning. Good morning. Then we got my guy Boxing Menu Podcast. I was on your site today on Instagram today, my brother. I'm talking about the Boxing Menu Podcast. I was checking out some of your posts that you have, my brother. I appreciate it. Also, we got Justin James in the building. Good morning, Jay Hardcore. He said, Hardcore Hangout, may you all have a blessed day. Then we got my man Lonnie Lee. What's up, Lonnie? We got a doo-wop yesterday, didn't we? He hit us with a two-piece, thank God. Yes, indeed. He said, good morning, Jay, in the Hangout. Then we got my guy Justin James, hashtag JBT. Mike Rhymes, salute to you. Then we got brother Marvin McDowell. He said, good morning, brother. Good morning to you too, brother Marvin McDowell. Matter of fact, I was at a dealership in Bel Air yesterday helping one of my friends obtain a vehicle. And I was talking about boxing. I'm always talking about boxing one way or another. And they said one of the porters in there is a big boxing fan, you know. And I think he did some promotions and things of that nature. He was an older cat, older white dude, and him and I got to talking, and he was like, "Man, do you know brother Marvin McDowell?" I said, "Yeah, man. He was just on the show the other day, man. I know brother McDowell, good brother." He said, "Yeah, I know Marvin as well." I said, "Wow, Marvin. I can't remember the dude's name, but he's an older white gentleman." And I got to go back up there, so I'll get his name. But he definitely told me to tell you what's up. You dig? You know what I mean? Because he said that he tried to get you, because I think he was doing some promotions at one time, and he said he tried to get you on one of his cards or something. I can't remember what the guy's name is, Marvin. But when I go back up there, I'm gonna make sure I get the name. And I also told him he should stop through and maybe hit us up on the Old Timer show on Sundays. Small world though, for sure. Well, that's one thing about the boxing community. It's just a very small community. But the first name he shouted out was Marvin McDowell. I'm like, wow, I know that guy. Al Booger says Spinal. There go my guy, Cash Sports, hashtag JBT. Yes, indeed. Matter of fact, I was on your page early this morning, also, Cash, watching yesterday's episode. Very good one, very good one. Yes, indeed. And there go my guy right there, Boss Dog in the building. Boss Dog in the building. And he got his ears on right now. He said, "What's up, hardcore? I'm in the building. I appreciate you being in the building. And I appreciate you being a member, man." Matter of fact, we got saying a few members on the page right now. We got Lonnie, we got Al Booger, we got Kaz, we got Boss Dog. Yeah, all members, man. All members, man. Shout out to the members community. He said he also was in the hangout yesterday evening. That was him yesterday? I seen somebody that had the name Gary, and I wondered was him, but I didn't know that was him, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. I did not know that was him. That was so cool. Yeah. Being in boxing news, it has to be Zoo at 154 or Boots at 147 or nothing else. It's not Spence. Salute. Okay. So Lonnie, so he has another page, I guess he used when he in these YouTube streets, because I did see a name Gary for sure. So that was our guy, huh? That's what's up, man. He said he was gonna stop through one day. He said he was gonna stop through for sure. Yes, indeed. He was a man of his word. He came through. You knew it was him, huh? How about that? How about that, man? For sure. Well, good morning, everybody. Oh, forgive me. I want to say salute to the mighty community. I'm talking about the Voyeur crew, man. You know who you are, the ones that like to watch, man. Shout out to the mighty Voyeurs for sure. Yeah. And also to the audio crew. Cash Sports say the big show today, the Four Kings. I see that. I see you got a thumbnail too. Okay, moving up. Got thumbnails name, and you also even got the title of what the show is going to be about, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. I think that's important that you have the name of what the show is going to be about, because afterwards on the playback and stuff like that, more people will probably check in if they know exactly what the actual show is going to be about. But as I say, it's always about upward mobility, my guy. And Cash Sport, he's always using the word upward mobility too. So he knows what I mean when I say it's about growth, man. It's about growth for sure. Our Booker say, Cash, are you on IG? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I believe he uses his name on that, though. Yes, indeed. There go my guy, Remo. Hashtag JBT. Let's talk fashion. I see you got your next episode already set up for next week. Yeah. I seen that, Remo. I seen it. I see you already ready. Yeah, I wasn't cool about Usher in the dress, though, man. Yeah. I wasn't cool about Usher in the dress, man. I am not happy about fellas wearing skirts. I don't care if you want to call it a kilt or whatever you want to call it, man. I just don't think brothers should wear skirts. It is what it is. I'm just old school, man. You dig? Yeah. Got him looking like a good old little schoolgirl, man. Yeah, they trying to what's that, emasculate the men or whatever, man. We got to stop this, man. Yeah. We got to stop this, man. Yeah, men should be men and women should be women. Booger say, Usher looked real uncomfortable in that dress. Well, what would really made it real uncomfortable, him not wearing it. You know what I'm saying? You got to draw a line somewhere, man. So, nah, man, I ain't wearing no dress, man. Or skirt or whatever it is. You dig? You know, I understand they say it's fashion and, you know, and it's always yeah. But next thing you know, man, you know, it kills me when I see some of them, what they call this. What was that guy named? Young Thug or whatever. He was wearing skirts and stuff and all, and dresses and everything, man. Yeah, man. That's what they want, man. They don't want the black man to even be existent at all, man. It is what it is, man. Yeah. They rather do away with us for sure. You did, and if they can't do away with us, they just want to make us not uh, relevant. Yeah. Cast to the side. You know what I mean? They want out. You know what? I ain't gonna sit there. And, you know me. I go in on a tangent, man. But that ain't what it's about. The title today is "What's Next for Terrance Crawford," man. Tell me what y'all think is next for Terrance Crawford. You did. We're gonna have that conversation today, man. We're gonna yeah. We're gonna boil it down to the lowest common denominator and see what makes sense. What makes sense for Terrance Crawford, man. I had a few faces on the thumbnail. I believe I had Spence, I got Zoo, I got Canelo, and I got Jaron Ennis, man. Jaron Ennis as well. Yeah. And we're gonna look at it and see what makes more sense and that's the word, demasculating the black man. Yeah. That's what we don't want, man. Yes, indeed. That's not what we want, man. We want to continue on getting better, man, and men be men. Men be men, be men. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure, man. And they've been trying to do it since the beginning. I know with the comedians and all, they say, oh, man, Flip Wilson wore a dress and such and such. Some of y'all might not even know who Flip Wilson he played. He was a comedian, and he used to have a character named Geraldine. You know what I'm saying? Then you had Martin play Big Mama, and he also played another female on his comedy. You dig? And many more, man. Yeah. That have put the dress on, man. You know, but some of them actors and comedians ain't going for it. Yeah, Cat say I ain't going for it. You know what I'm saying? You dig? Denzel say I ain't wearing no dress, man. You dig? Booger say cash for hashtag JBT. I hit you on IG, my guy. Justin James said, I think he needs to rematch I guess he meant Spence. That makes the most money since if anything, it's Bud is smart. That's what he would do for the bag. Yeah. That I know I want to see that over. I know I want to see that over. I don't know what it is right now. You know, I don't know who Budrick gonna fight next. Martin King boxing in the building. What's up, Martin King? See Crawford about to step into a stratosphere of immortal greatness, hardcore boxing. Tim Zoo next. That's what I think. I think Tim Zoo is next, my guy, Martin King boxing. You did. And yeah. We're gonna look at it all though, man. Lincoln Levels in the building. He said, morning. All this my last comment on Tank Haney. There's no match. There's one is a lightweight, the other is a middleweight. This fight should not happen. Yeah, now when we look at Crawford, man, Martin King just hit me with a 2-piece. Appreciate that, man. I'm gonna drop that 2-piece on the bag for you. Yeah. I'm gonna drop that 2-piece on the bag for you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop it right now so we don't get behind. You know what I mean? And also, I also have Cash App. You see it right there. I'm going to put the banner up too as well. I'm gonna do that. There you go. There you go. Appreciate that, Martin King, for sure, man. Yes, indeed. Every bit helps, man. Trust and believe. Al Booger say, I don't see Bud fighting Tim Zoo. Bud said many times he's only interested in big fights, and he has 1-2 fights left. Gotta be Spence or Nello. We're gonna jump into that real quick and talk a little bit about that process of elimination. Just see what we run down on. You did, but it might be Zoo, man, and I'm gonna tell you why. But right now, let me get my bang gear on real quick, man. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I moved this ring light to try to decapitate me yesterday, man. Move that out the way. Yeah. Pull that this way. Let me check and see. That's still working good. That lock nut working good. Gonna put the boobot gear on right now. Yeah. Okay. Got a 2-piece. Brought to you by Martin King Boxing. Come straight up in the building, man, and bring your brother a gift. I appreciate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 2-piece and an 18 special to go with it. Yes, indeed. Yeah. I see them hands been moving way faster lately. The hands moving way faster yesterday. Tried to break me yesterday, boy. Yes, indeed. They tried to break me yesterday, man. Yeah, but I appreciate all the donations yesterday. Trust and believe. They came in a right good time. You better believe it. You better believe it. For sure. We got Ismail Barroso Boxing is in the building. Greetings and good day to everybody. Way to go, Ismail, man. Yes, indeed, for winning that last fight recently. Appreciate that, Martin King Boxing. I aim to please, man. Yeah. But yeah, getting back to Crawford, man. Matter of fact, station break me. Let's get that first cup of coffee. I got Big Blue with me. She filled to the brim, but not with filled to the rim, but not with brim. I got that at Maxwell to the last drop, 100% Columbia. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's it. Yes, indeed. Ishmael Barossa say, Uncle J, Hardcore Boxing News. Did you see Aki TV using your interview with Sean Porter on his recent video for his content? No, I didn't. I like Aki TV. That's my guy, though, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. Matter of fact, I was watching. I didn't even finish that video because I did see he was doing a thing about Sean Porter and Tank. I was looking at it this morning, but I didn't know that he used some of my footage in it. Well, that's what's up. That's what's up. All that does is just make us grow more. I'm glad that you seen it. Glad you recognized it. I appreciate you allowing me to know that it was in there. So I'll go back and watch it. Yeah, because I didn't finish the interview. I mean the video. Because I know he used. I thought he was just using the Last Stand. I know he was using the Last Stand. I didn't know he used a part of mine too. So that's what's up. Martin King Boxing say I remember that interview you did with Sean Porter, OG. Respect. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I did a couple with Sean so far, man. Sean's a good guy, man. I appreciate it. He's a man of his word. If he say he gonna do something, he gonna do it, man. I appreciate it. There another good guy just walked in the building, man. Senior, Mr. International All Access Senior Cobb is in the building. What's up, my guy? He said, good morning to the hardcore degenerates, man. Good morning to you. Justin James said, GPs. Hold on, wait a minute. Wait to stop the press. GPs, he's in the building, y'all. Yes, indeed. Be more fine. He said, yo, what it do, hardcore family? I was out snow prepping just in case I have to pull out today, but now I'm thinking that I should have waited. Yeah, look like we gonna get a nice wallop out there, man. I think they say we supposed to be getting up to 5 inches of snow. I love days like this. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna build me a fire. Yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build a fire, man, for show. For show. I'm gonna build me a fire. Without a doubt. Our booger say, okay, I sent you 2 voice messages. I'll send a text to see if it goes through. That's our booger talking to Cash Sport. Rise podcast say GP is in the house. Justin James say senior peace and blessings to you. Alrighty, y'all. Okay. Yeah, you're getting back to Crawford, man. If I was to bet on who I think Crawford would fight next, I think it would be Tim Tszyu. Now I'm gonna tell you the reason why I think Tim Tszyu. First of all, it's at the next weight class that Crawford is interested in conquering. Okay, and before Jamel lost to Canelo, Crawford was saying that he wanted to fight Jamel after he whipped Spence. He said, yeah, next I want to fight your cheerleader, talking about Jamel Charlo. But after Jamel lost to Canelo, Crawford then said something to the effect like he wasn't interested anymore. But keep in mind, think of this though. Crawford would definitely love to continue on with his greatness, okay? And what would be great? 3 times undisputed. No one has ever did it. You did? Yeah, without a doubt. So, what is the road to that? We all know that Jamel Crawford belt was taken and given to Tim Tszyu. So, let's say that Crawford fights Tim Tszyu at 154. Then it opens up again the chance of undisputed for Jamel Charlo. Now, I'm not sure if they have stripped Jamel of any other of his belts yet. Some of y'all savvy people in the world of boxing might know. Do Jamel still have his other 3 belts? Talk to me quick before I forget. Okay. But yeah, another reason why I feel though that Crawford will fight Tszyu next is let's just look at the process of elimination. Canelo already said he really ain't interested in fighting Crawford because really, what does he get out of it? It's a lose-lose his situation. If he beat him, they're just going to say, oh, you brought a guy even smaller than your last guy you fought up to 68. You did. And he ain't going to 60 because if he could fight 60, he would have been fighting 60. But trust me, he makes weight better at 68. Okay, another particular reason is Tszyu is hot right now. Tim Tszyu is hot right now. He's been putting hands and feet on everybody that he's been fighting, and he's been knocking them out. You dig? So, and he has an entire country behind him. He has a whole entire country behind him, and Australia fighting is hot right now. You did. Now, brings this up though. Would Crawford be willing? Would Crawford be willing to go to Australia? You did, because actually that's where the money is good at. You did. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that we'll support that fight as much here in the States opposed to how it will get supported in Australia. Okay? So that's another reason why I think. Now, will Crawford go over there? Would his ego say, I'm Crawford, why I got to go? Because that's where the money at, young blood. You did. Another thing, recently, Bernie the boxer, one of Crawford trainers, coach, whatever you want to call him, you dig, hype man. He also said that he don't see Bud fighting Canelo next or Jaron Ennis. And it doesn't look like the Spence fight is going to happen. But he did say he could see Bud fighting Tim Tszyu next. Now, I can only see him saying something like that because they done had a powwow in the gym talking about it. Yeah. They done had a powwow and had a conversation about it. Yeah, for a fact. You dig? So trust me, it is conversation right now. It's definitely conversation. And if Crawford would humble himself and go to Australia for bag purposes, and basically, you did, would he do it? Okay, hold on. I got my guy in the building right now. Joseph Super Max Rodriguez. What's up, Super Max? Good to see you, my guy. Always a pleasure to see the Super Max, man. For sure. Been a brother of mine now for a little bit over 5 years. I think we're growing into the 6th year right now. So shout out to my guy, Super Max, man. Martin, and he says, Jay, what's good, man? You know what it is, man. Just getting through another day, you know what I'm saying? And getting rid of all those type of cats to try to bring it, you know what I mean? Martin King said Crawford will be the A-side, even in Australia. Me too. I believe that 100%. But the bag will be in Australia. Supermax say cheerleader of the team. He talking about Bernie the boxer. Justin James say, I don't see Bud going over there. His ego's not going to allow that to go down. And look how long it took for Spence fight to happen. Yeah, well, let's keep looking at the situation then. If he doesn't, then the next fight, okay, bag purposes wise, who else is going to bring him a bag right now besides Spence and Canelo? Okay, I know some of y'all like, well, I like for him to fight Jaron Ennis. Me too. I want to see him fight Jaron Ennis before any of these cats. Yes, indeed, man. I like to see that fight right now. But money-wise, it is not going to do the type of numbers that's going to wet his beak of the money that he just got for fighting Spence. It's not. I know some of y'all going to feel, though, that, you know, that particular fight will bring the bag and this, that, and the other. But let me tell you something. It's all based on the casual, man. It's all, and the casual do not know who Terrance Ennis is. And I ain't going back and forth with you. Just because you know who Terrance Ennis is and probably just learning about who he is 2 years ago or 3. But trust and believe, the casual do not like that, where it's going to make sense, where it's going, hey, and keep in mind, Bud wasn't doing too great in the pay-per-view model, if you will. I'm just keeping it a bean, man. Oh yeah, he's way more popular than what he was before. Way more. Ever since he fought Spence, man, he has definitely got more eyes put on him. He's been on a lot of the crossover shows that get you into the housewives. Exactly, because that's when you done made it, when the housewives, yeah, I'm talking about the ones that hold on to that purse, know who you are. Exactly. When the housewife know who you are, then you're doing something, man. Bud was on ESPN, one of the largest sports platforms out there, man. All his fights was on it, but yet it still did not make a big drop in the bucket when it comes to pay-per-view model. You did. So now you're gonna put Boots, somebody that really the casuals don't know who he is, and then you're gonna get Crawford. You did, to jump out there, someone that's never really did some big number. Now keep in mind, the fight Spence versus Crawford that we thought was going to do huge numbers didn't do huge numbers. It didn't do huge numbers. What Supermax say? He said, quite honestly, only 600K for Spence Crawford was a disappointment in my opinion. Still good money. Don't get me wrong. Good money. 600K times 89.99 spells bag. You dig? I don't know what the math is with that, but yeah, and that's just here in the United States. It is also international money, and you still got sponsorings and yada, 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 yada. But if Spence and Crawford did 600K, what do y'all think Spence and Terrance Ennis do? Let's keep it a bean now. Let's keep it real now. What do Spence? Now that fight brewed for over 5 years. For over 5 years. Now you're gonna put two guys in that really don't say a lot on social media. Boots don't say nothing. Crawford saying more than what he used to. So think about how the press conference was with Spence and Crawford and dumb that down by 30% with Bud and Boots. Come on now. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Okay? Yeah. Well, I always thought that he was fighting Maul next anyway, Supermax. I thought that Maul was going to be next anyway because it's a good storyline. Big brother avenges little brother. You did. Yeah. He's still undefeated. You know what I'm saying? You know, he got a name that is known. You know, you did. Yeah. And he's the bigger Charlo. Yes, indeed. So they can sell it. You know what I mean? And I'm more than sure that Canelo feels though that he gonna smash him. All right. So we count Canelo and Bud out the deal right there for me. That ain't happening. Okay. All right. Devin Haney talking about he's coming up to 47. Ain't fighting Bud. That's out of there. Teofimo talking about he want Bud. Ain't happening. You did. All right. Now, do we get Spence and Crawford rematch? I don't know. Crawford done already said, I'm glad this is over with. Moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Okay. Okay. So who's left? Who's left? Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu is who's next. Got coming off a win. Then stopped his last guy. No, he didn't stop his last guy, matter of fact, did he? It went the distance, didn't it? It went the distance. Yeah, it went the distance because I won some money on that fight. He got a country behind him. Say, free Coach Calvin. Hopefully he is free now. Me personally, I believe Coach is free now. You did. And that's just me saying that. I don't have no inside scoops or anything like that. But I believe that Coach Calvin is out now. That's just my opinion on the whole deal, okay? It is what it is, all right? You know, and that's me saying it. That ain't nobody else saying it. That's just me. I feel, though, that Coach is home. Well, I don't know if he's home. I just feel, though, that he's free, y'all. And that is what it is. You did. All righty. Martin King said, yeah, Spence got some rebuilding to do. Let him go be legendary. Yeah, but that's the only fight. And even that fight, him against Spence, is not going to do the 600 this time. It's not. Yeah. We might do 400. We might do 400. Yeah, and that's because of curiosity kills the cat, man. There's still a bunch of us that feels though that that wasn't our guy, and it was some other things that were going on in his life at that particular time. So we're willing to pay again just to see. Yeah, we're willing to say, okay. But between that and Tim Tszyu, that's it. So if I had to put that $1 on it, y'all know what I'm always talking about, betting that $1. I bet that $1 that it would be Tim Tszyu. The biggest obstacle would be, would Crawford go to Australia to do it? You know, but I think Crawford is so confident these days that he feels though he can whip you anywhere on this hemisphere. I believe he feels that way. So if that's going to get the bag, you know what I'm saying? I think he'll do it. Justin James said, D1 say, I'm done with boxing. If Tank fights El Rayo, I'm done with boxing. Justin James said, that's good hope. So God is good. God is good all the time. The Rise Senior said, I will step in the ring for about 200K. Okay. You talking about 200K for the which fight are you talking about, Senior? Give me so I know what you're talking about. Justin James say D1 Boxing Briefs, hashtag JBT. Salute to you, fam. Just Do Boxing is in the building. What's up, Just Do? Yes, indeed. I went back early and I rewatched your joint. Well, not rewatched it, watched it. You did. Got a good show yesterday, my guy. Boots and Bud, big names only. Okay, Boots and Bud. Yeah, I think 200, 250, 300 at tops. And that's really being generous, y'all. That's being generous, man. I'm gonna be honest. Barossa say, Uncle Jay, do you feel like Canelo been trying to hold the belts for hostage instead of giving an opportunity for Benavidez to shine? Always acting like he don't know who he should be fighting next. Yeah, I feel though that he's holding it hostage, you did. But I also feel though that these commissioners are allowing him to hold it. Yeah, they ain't putting no press on him. They let Canelo do what he want to do. So since they allow him to do what he want to do, he's doing what he want to do. Say the Goofy says Tank pick Ryo over Frank. I don't know who Tank picked, man. I ain't got a clue. Only Tank know. Only Tank and Uncle Al know what's next, man. That is what it is. Yeah. All I know is Tank is training though. He's staying ready. He's staying ready, waiting for the call. Shout out to Stacy, man. Stacy won last night, man. Salute to Stacy, man. You dig for sure. Crawford versus Boots would be a disaster. They'll be lucky to do 300. 300 is a good number. 300 is a good number. Yeah. B1 says Bud thinks boxing revolves around him. It don't. Super Max say Jose Sr. made it seem like Ryo is fighting Pitbull. Okay. And that David is going back. And David is going on March the 30th, January, February, March. Where we at? We in January, February, March 30th. I don't think so. March 30th? I don't think so. It could be possible, you know. Based long as Coach Calvin is out and they can start camp yesterday. Camp got to get started yesterday. Nah, Boots easy money, D1. Hey, Just Do, who you think? Who you think, man? Yes, and Jane. Hey, say, peace, bro. Mama died. Said, Mama do. Okay, let's say he's saying Mama do. Mama do said, hey, she's driving. Okay. Mama do. Salute to Mama do. How you doing today, sis? Hope all is well. We pray to God encamps the heavenly angels around your chariot that you get to your destination safe. Who you think that Crawford fights next? Just do. Just like to know who you think Bud fights next. Boots beats the shit out of Bud, old ass. That's what D1 says. Martin King say Crawford will have Boots trailing him, and then bap night. Hey, I like to see that fight right now. I think right now is the best time for Crawford to fight Boots. I think that that fight is a 50-50 fight. I do. Any given day, I can give you the other person's name instead of the other person. But right now, I would say that Crawford beats him by decision. Split decision. Yeah. Right now. Next year, I have to give it to Jaron Ennis. I have to give it to Jaron Ennis, man. I think that Crawford fighting Boots now, he would use his feet very correctly. No, I'm not saying that Bud is going to run, but yet I feel though that he will use his feet and his experience to win that fight. Yeah. I think that yeah. It'll be razor thin, man. It'll be razor thin on whoever wins that fight if they was to fight right now. And I think it would be razor thin of who wins Because I think right now they're just kind of neck and neck, man. Because you still got to take in that Crawford is 36 years old, and I know someone saying, "But Jay, he lives a Spartan life, and this, that, and the third." Okay, let me tell you something. No matter what, as we get older, we decline. I don't care if it's just a little minuscule of it. We decline just a little bit, little bit. I think in actuality, they kind of mirror each other, but then they're totally different all at the same time. You know, I think Crawford, you use his IQ as much as possible. Um, Damn, I'm telling you, that's a good one, man. I would love to see it. Man, I would love to see that fight, man. It would be just a beautiful fight to behold, man. You did? Yeah, 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 for sure, man. But let me tell you something. Boots is the future. Boots is the future. Crawford is right now. He's right now. You know what I'm saying? But, in boxing, we always say it's a young man's game. It's a young man's game. So that's why you got to go back and forth about this fight. You did. Because, let's go back to Boots and Karen. Okay. Everybody said that Karen ran. Okay. It ain't no running in boxing, man, unless you literally running in boxing. You dig? But he had great footwork, man. Yeah, he had great damn footwork. And what's so great is also, man, the engine that Karen had. Lord have mercy, man. He fought a perfect fight, man. Boots didn't make the adjustment. Boots kept on fighting the same way. Boots was not cutting the ring off into the end. Boots was not going to the body in the beginning to slow that young man down. If he had did those necessary things in the beginning and would stop trying to knock out Karen, it would have been a better looking fight for Boots. But keep in mind, y'all know Boots did win that fight, right? And won every round, right? Y'all do understand that, okay? So yeah, yeah, yeah. He definitely learned from that. He definitely learned for that, but he wanted it to be a showcase fight. And the way he wanted to showcase it was with a knockout, which he didn't get a chance to do. We got a new guy in the building. We got Chill 8 or Chillville, one or the other. I thought maybe that might have been Roman numerals. But we want to welcome Chillville to Hardcore's Hangout. Hey, Chillville, we just want to welcome you to Hardcore's Hangout. We just a bunch of hardcore degenerates that get together and talk about this beautiful sport we love called boxing. We only got one rule around here, Chillville: no hitting below the belt. That means we don't talk about nobody's mama up in here, Chillville. Other than that, everything else is fair game. We want to welcome Chillville to Hardcore's Hangout. Y'all make sure y'all give him a good Hardcorean welcome like we do. Allow him to know this is the Cheers of Boxing, where everybody knows his name. Make sure y'all give him a big salute. And his first chat is good morning to everyone in the chat. Good morning back at you, my guy. Always good to see a new guy in the building for sure. Yeah, 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 yeah. Remo said he don't care about boxing. He went away. Let me catch what Remo was saying. Hold on, y'all. He don't care about boxing. He worries about the bag. Are you talking about Crawford right now, Remo? When you say he, let us know who you're talking about, my guy. You did. Justin James say Pip saying Boots got exposed are tripping. want to go back to I know Just Dude was saying something. I didn't get a chance to read what he was saying when I asked him about who he think would be next. Let me see 1 second, y'all. Just Do Boxing say, I hear Bernie saying he's fighting Tim Tszyu. Yeah, you seen the same interview. I think that was on Mill City Boxing, if I'm not mistaken. He said, I hear Bernie saying fighting Tim Tszyu next, but I think it will be Spence unless something drastic happens. EJ won it back in blood. Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. But I do feel, though, that Crawford might try to use it as a loophole, the eye injury as a loophole to hey, why do I gotta wait for him? You did, but we'll see. We'll see, y'all. We'll see. What else? Boots. We say Remo say Boots versus Crawford makes no sense. Two different eras, no legacy or big bag. Can't argue with you on that, man. Yes, indeed. I can't argue with you. I don't think we get that fight. Only reason why we get Crawford versus Boots is if everybody started coming down bad on Crawford about him being a duck. Yeah. And Boots go out of his character, which Boots is not going to go out of his character. Now, when I say going out of his character, I mean calling Crawford out of his name, you know what I mean? Really running down on him, and that's not Boots' character. No, he like to do his in the ring. He ain't gonna be calling him out or do none of that stuff or calling him out of his name or none of that raunchiness. Boots don't do that. So, I think because with Crawford, you gotta dig into his ego. You gotta dig. He a street cat, man. He don't like being disrespected. So yeah, you gotta disrespect Crawford to get him in the ring like that. Other than that, he ain't tripping. He ain't tripping. It ain't no bag for one. It ain't no big bag behind it. You dig? So it is what it is, man. Do you follow what was it? Do you want to say, do you follow boxing? No sense, Remo. It's the next man up at welterweight. Why it don't make sense? It makes sense based on us hardcores wanting to see it. And he's yeah. If they fought, it would be undisputed again. You dig? But money wise, no, it doesn't make sense to Crawford. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you, a lot of cats look at eras as just like Floyd did. He looked at Porter and Errol Spence and Keith Thurman are not in his era. Those are the up and coming guys. So that's so he wasn't fighting them guys, man. PBC stalling fights, put on the biggest fights in the last couple of years. The truth is the fighters. Cash Sports say, I'm not declining. I'm still in my prime. I know that's right, Cass. Well, mentally, I'm not declining either. But physically, I'm the same man no more. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. You know what I'm saying? I can't even lie to myself. I can't lie to me. Me don't want to hear that. Me know the truth. Me in my skin. when I tried to jump over that gate out back in my 40s, me let me know that me ain't the same. I'm just keeping the buck with you, man. You did. Yeah. And I'm 55. Super Max say, at this age, the inactivity raises the risk of bug getting old overnight. Yeah. I feel though, as you get older, you should fight more often. Yeah, we see it. We see. Look at Deontay Wilder, man. Look at the big difference, man, of this fight and his last fight. You know, his last fight was just that quick, but at least his timing was on. Yeah, man. Don't think that old man, Father Time ain't looking over the fence at you, man. He looking at you. He watching you. He checking his list, checking it twice, letting you know if you're gonna be old tonight. Yes, indeedy, man. He just had all the belts. Moving to 54 will be adding to legacy. He said he ready to head to 154 since Spence fight. Uh Station breaking. It's that time. Good night, ladies. Okay. As most fighters get older, they decline, especially after 40. But Ishmael Barroso gets better as he grows older. He is a science of boxing. No, the last thing to go with a fighter is his power. Yeah. You keep the boobop bang till the that's the last thing to go is the boobop. Yeah, the boobop. Yeah, but trust and believe. Nobody gets father time. Nobody. He wants to then vacate and let boxing move on. Remo, yeah, I agree. It's no use of holding the 47 belts. For what? Fight the young blood or go to 54. You know, it ain't heavy. Ain't nobody gonna be mad at you if you go to 54. Nobody. What they will be mad at is you keeping the belts at 47 and you don't fight Gerard Boots Ennis. Other than that, nobody be mad at you if you go to 54. At all. You're fighting a bigger man in Tim Tszyu with a big old punch. You did. Yeah. That has a winning record. So nobody be mad at you. Fight him, then fight Jermell Charlo next after that. If you get past Tszyu. And I see him no reason not getting past Tszyu because he's a way much more talented and gifted fighter. Smarter IQ and everything. I think only thing he has to worry about with Tim Tszyu is the punch. That's it. That's it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you, man. Boxers, they love a guy that comes forward to and brawl. They love that shit, man. They love a guy that comes forward, man. Man, they like that, man. They pick them off so easy. Yeah. That's like a kid in the candy shop, man. Yeah. So that style that Tszyu got, perfect for Bud, man. Perfect. Perfect, man. Without a doubt. People saying Boots got exposed. When did Boots get exposed? Who's only casuals will say some crazy stuff like that. How do you win every single damn round but you got exposed? No. If anything, he realized what he need to work on. adjustment. That's all the problem. He didn't make an adjustment because he wanted, hey, before that fight, man, every time we interviewed Boots, man, and we asked him about that particular fight, he kept saying Mike Tyson, Mike Tyson, Mike Tyson, alluding to he wants to knock him out. And that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to knock out Kern, I can't pronounce his last name, out. You did? Yeah. So he never made adjustments until the last few rounds. You did? Yeah. But to say Boots got exposed, yeah. No, people that say that, their boxing knowledge has been exposed. That's who got exposed. Your acknowledgement of boxing. Yeah. In the famous words of Roger Mayweather, you don't know shit about boxing. If you feel though that Boots got exposed. Do you even know what exposed means? Your comment has exposed you of being a super casual. And I ain't going back and forth with you about it. Oh shit. D1 say I'm pretty hot today. If Tank fight Ryo, I promise I'm done with all of the bull crap, all of it. Who's saying that Tank is fighting Ryo, y'all? I don't think Tank fights Ryo next. Yeah, I don't see that. I see Tank fighting Frank Martin first before he fight Ryo. I heard they had some good squabble too. I heard they had some good squabble when they did spar at the Mayweather gym. Yeah. I did hear that they got some good bump. GPs, say Jamel versus Crawford at 54. The build-up is already there, and it's a great matchup. And it's sellout. Both are known now. Hey, GPZ, I've always said I like that fight, man. I do. Yeah, for one, man, Jermell Charlo, man. I like Jermell, to be honest, man. When it comes to talent between the two brothers, I feel though he's more talented, more gifted boxer. Yeah. Even though the other Charlo is undefeated, I feel though that Jermell Charlo has more in his toolbox than his brother. I do. And if you all have been following Jermell for since the beginning of his career, Jermell was more of a boxer than anything when he was with Ronnie Shields. Oh man, Jermell be on his toes, man, in and out, man, and just just doing masteries of boxing. Yeah. When he got with Derek James is when he decided that he was a puncher now. You dig? But prior, when he was with Ronnie, and I know some of y'all can remember, Jermell was a boxer, man, and a very good one, man, and used the ring pretty good. I think the first time I seen him live was at the DC Armory. I can't remember who he was fighting, but that was the first time I seen him live, and he was boxing. Yeah, he was boxing. He wasn't sitting on his punches or none of that. Nah, he was boxing ears off. That's what he was doing. You dig? But now he can do both, which makes him more of a complete fighter now. Yeah. Makes him more of a complete fighter. So I do like that fight with him and Crawford. But then some people are gonna say, yeah. I be hearing I be hearing in your mind sometimes. Boy, Jay, we heard that Spence was whipping Jamel ass in sparring. I heard it too. I ain't seen it, but I heard it. You dig? But you know what? That has nothing to do with the price of tea in China at all. And they're like, well, Bud whipped Spence ass. Okay. That triangle theory, man, I'm gonna tell you, does not work all the time. Bud against Jamel Crawford. Jamel Crawford. Jamel Charlo is a good fight. I don't care about what y'all just seen against Jamel and Charlo. That was a money grab for Jamel. He was not going to allow his ass to get knocked out. He wasn't. Uncle Dre Finest, what's up, my guy? Home at the Ponderosa, I will gather. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Remo said, Uncle Dre said, the ears have her. Don't worry about all that pretty ass boxing Charlo used to do. Canelo snatched the confidence off that man to be continued. Yeah. But that was that. Let me tell you something. Jamel never intended on fighting Canelo. He didn't. He was not Jamel even before, even in the press conferences. He just wasn't him at all. He was already out the game before he even fought. You dig? But trust and believe. Yeah, I kind of figured you at the Ponderosa. I know your times, my guy. I pay attention to times, man. So yeah, I knew you were home by now. Yeah. But for real, man, trust and believe, man. Charlo had checked out way before he even fought Canelo. He psyched himself out, man. He was not the Charlo that we know at all. But let me tell you something. Y'all took Jamel Charlo to the woodshed after that fight. Took him straight to the woodshed. Y'all cursed him out. Y'all cussed him out. Y'all talked bad on him. Y'all gave him hell. He's an ego type of cat, man. Trust and believe. The next fight that we get out of Jamel Charlo, no matter who it may be, he's going to give you a hell of a fight. He got something to prove, man. He wears his emotions on his sleeve for one. Not saying that I feel though that he beats Crawford, but trust me, he ain't gonna lay down for him, and he's gonna do everything that he can to whip his ass or whoever else he fights next. I'm just telling you how I feel about that, man. And I'm telling you how these cats are wired, man. Yeah. Y'all took him to the woodshed, man. Yes, indeed. And he's one of them cats, man, that watches everything social media. Yeah. So he looked bad. So trust and believe, man. He will be that lion that roars this time. He will not be the one that's going to be being all I don't know what word to use. Pump. Hey, he was a chump, man, mentally on this last fight, man. He ain't gonna be like that on the next fight. The lion will roar this time. The lion will definitely roar. You did. Like I said, I'm not saying that he's gonna beat Crawford if they was good fight. You did, but I tell you what, it is gonna be a good damn fight. And I say it's 50-50. And I ain't going back and forth with none of y'all about it either. Yeah, he should have never been in the ring with Canelo anyway. He never should have been in the ring. But who gonna tell a man when he should take a bag or not. Because I tell you what, if it was me, I'd have took that bag too. I'd have took it quickly. You better believe it. Yes, indeed. I probably would have went out on my shield. At least that way, they would have, they was like, hey, at least Jay went out on his shield, man. Yeah. Jamal Charlo got a better chance than Jamel for sure. He a bigger man. I agree with you, Just do. Yeah. And I don't think that he's going to be a coward. Sam, I don't want to call a man a coward. Now, let me take that. That's wrong, Jay. No. Definitely not a coward. But I just didn't see any effort from Jamel Charlo, man. And I said that we all been together for a minute, and we talked about this prior. And I felt before the fight that his nuts was castrated, man. He was not the Charlo we were used to at all. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see the Charlo. I was at the press conference, man, in New York, man. I'm hyping the brother up big time, man. And he didn't roll with me with it, man. I was more of a lion that day than he was. It is what it is, man. I believed in him more than he believed in himself. Hey, Jay. Is that Jay in the kitchen? Malachi, can you ask Jay or one of y'all to take the dog from the piss real quick? You don't need to go for a walk right now, but at least I don't want him pissing on my floor. All right, man, they tried, just said, man, they knew that weight jump was going to affect Jamel. And after a layoff to no acclimation to 168 or nothing. That's why I called it a setup fight. And that whole time I kept saying it's an uphill battle for Jamel. I kept saying it was an uphill battle. You know what I said? And this will remind y'all. I said, first of all, he ain't fought in 2 years. Second of all, he's coming off an injury. Third of all, he got to come up 3 weight classes. And then once he did all of that, then he got to fight Canelo. We got an Aussie Doodle, just do Aussie Doodle. Yeah, it's a Australian Shepherd mixed with a poodle. Yeah, so yeah, man. I said after he did all of that, he get up to the top of the hill. Now he got to fight. It just was too much of what he had to do, man. But hey, for whatever millions that he got, some people said he got anywhere from 12 to 20 million. He did what he had to do for his family, man. And you would have did the same thing too. Yeah. You would have did the same thing too. Maybe you might not have, his confidence was not there at all. He knew he knew it. He knew it, man. That was the first time we seen Jamel act like that. That was the first time. Oh man, y'all making me want to talk boxing. Well, I'm glad that's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to read what's happening in the world of boxing today. And then I'm going to put the line on. Do y'all want the line or do y'all want me to drop the link? Y'all figure that out in the chat, man. Free smoke or drop the link. what I'm going to do right now is drop what's happening in the world of boxing today, y'all. Zilly Zhang say, I will put mental, physical pressure on Parker, but better than Joe Joyce did. Jonas, Mayer, both within the welterweight limits for the IBF title fight in Liverpool. Jaime McGear, ready to fight Canelo. We started the conversations. They called us. But there you go. If y'all wondering what Canelo is thinking, Jaime McGear says that Canelo have called him. The team Canelo has called him. Bernard Hopkins believes Gervonta Davis is better than Devin Haney. He beats the better opposition. Aaron McKenna will now face Mickey Ellison on Jonas Mayer Liverpool show. Bradley, Ryan Garcia can only beat Romero. Can't be Haney, Matias, or Teofimo. Joe Joyce says, I'm still here. I'm not retiring. I've got plenty of fights left to be in. Manny Pacquiao promotion head on Pacquiao versus Gervonta Tank Davis. They match up really well. A fun fight. Austin Brooks headlines next CBN card, February the 10th in Long Beach. Shakur Stevenson says, De Los Santos is a really good fighter. I'm willing to give him a rematch down the line. Rais Aline wants Goodman rematch. Fulton, Doheny, and Akamadable. Serrano on headlining over Jake Paul. I'm used to performing, sitting in the crowd and watching Jake perform. Adrian Broner feuds with Bill Haney. If you want to get your son effed up, send the contract. Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn's agreement reached for 5 versus 5 fight card. Chris Billiam Smith and Richard Riopporhi WBO title fight rematch set. Date and location to be announced. There it is. That's what you have in the world of boxing today. All righty. We got a bunch of links. So the links have it, yo. We'll be doing a link today instead of the Skype. And y'all done said links, so please make sure that y'all come on the link. I appreciate it. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. All righty. Let's get that. Wi-Fi looking good. Wi-Fi looking good. Drop the link. And I just pinned it. There it is. There it is. The doors are open. And we're in town, and the only place we can go is down. Mama do say, hey family, I made it to work safe and sound. Anybody on the East Coast, be careful in this snow. Yeah, that snow is dirt crazy out there right now. I looked out my backyard, man. I'm easily seeing at least 5 inches of snow in my backyard. Easy, easy 5 feet, 5 inches of snow, which is tiddlywinks to what they got going on in Buffalo. Uncle Dre said it was rough coming home this morning. It it was snowing heavy. Well, we glad you got home safe, my bro. For sure. Yeah, anybody that's out there, man, y'all be careful in them streets, man. D1, what you over there laughing about, my guy? Something got you in hysteria. What's all that laughing emojis for? What's funny? I want to laugh too. For sure. Lincoln Level said Joe is a punching bag. Manny had enough highlights in his career. He's a waste of Tank's time. He said heavy snow. Yeah, man. Hey, man. You know, they say that other people's trash is other people's treasure. Other people's snow is other people's blizzard. I don't know. Yeah, what you got out there, I know, is craziness, man. Yeah. We haven't even hit a foot. We haven't even hit a foot. You at 6'4" over there, so that's crazy to me. I don't want no understanding of what you got going on at all. Y'all heavy and my heavy are two different things. Yeah, you true. It's true. 74.5. Yeah. What's that? 72 inches is 6 foot, right? So that's 6 foot two. Yeah, well, it's 70. Is it 72 inches, 6 foot? Fender Bender said, I just told my boss that I ain't traveling in this shiznit. I've got freezing wet snow and just realized that I have a tire with wires sticking out. Boss got a little bit mad. Hey, he won't be he'd be mad if something go out there and happen to him. You end up suing him. Yeah, well, you made the right decision, Fender. You look all them companies. All they think about is making the money. They don't care about your well-being. They don't care about your well-being at all. All they want is to make the dough. Yeah. That's just like with William Old School, man. William Old School told his boss that they shouldn't go out one day because it was too windy. And then his son ended up dropping something that broke. And now the boss want to charge him for it, which is not fair because Old School told him, hey, man, I don't think we should go out today. But the boss insisted. And then when his insisted caused problems, now he wanna charge Old School for it. D1 said, Old School, come on, homie. Yeah. Old School need to come on back. He'll be back eventually, man. It is what it is. Hey, we got somebody in the building, man.
What's
What you got?
going on, family? Good
What's
morning, hardcore degenerates. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hold on, maybe I got the wrong headphone on. Hold on.
Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me in the chat?
Here we go. Hello?
You know Jay can't get right. Can y'all hear me in the chat?
No, I had the wrong headphones on.
Or what you got? Skype headphones and YouTube headphones?
Nah, I just got two sets of headphones, and one was plugged up and one wasn't.
Okay. What's going on, champ? How you feeling today?
Man, I'm feeling like 100%. Oh, I'm a champ today, huh? Okay. I'm not a journeyman today.
Yo, I was thinking yesterday. I forgot, you know what I mean, because the way I was moving around, I forgot to tell him the most important story about us riding up to Philly.
Uh-oh. Okay. What
So
about it?
so I told you I was a little nervous. I forgot to tell y'all the key part. So Jay
Mhm.
got a pair of handcuffs hanging from the rearview mirror, and he put that crack and naggle bullshit on. So I see that.
He's trying to make it up as he go, y'all. So
Nah,
give him a second. Give him a second, y'all. Give him a second. He's trying to make it up as he go. Go
nah,
ahead, finish.
nah, man. What's going?
I got a set of handcuffs hanging in
Hey,
the window.
hey, how much snow you get up that way?
I look like we got easy 5 already.
For real?
Yeah,
Man, I gotta go out
easy.
in this shit.
Yeah, easy got a 5. We got a 5 piece. It look like already out there.
What?
And Uncle Dre said, wait a minute. He said, do not infringe on his handcuffs, man. He said he the only one to carry handcuffs, Jack. I ain't never had a set of handcuffs ever.
No, I was just fooling. I was just fooling around with you. You know, I got to start off on some bullshit, man.
No
Hey,
doubt, no doubt. What's up?
I think Bud should give us that Charlo fight.
Yeah, I like it. I like that. I wish he'd stand on it. You know what I'm saying? But
Uh,
his biggest thing was that since he ain't got he's not undisputed no more. That's why he ain't want to fight Charlo no more. But if he fights Zoo, get the belts off of Zoo, and Charlo is not being taken from his, we good.
I
Fender Bender said we had enough of the booty bandits, man.
oh shit.
Hey, what you going was in the chat yesterday?
Who?
G Street.
Oh, he was.
That's what Lonnie Lee said. He was at the hangout last night. I seen somebody come in here named Gary, but I didn't know that was G Street. He
Oh
said
yeah,
G
I ain't know.
Street.
I would have shouted my man out. He funny as shit.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. He started the new season yesterday and dropped 2 joints.
Now I don't know if I'll check it out again.
I'm telling you, man, you get past all that other stuff, man. It's a hell of a. You'll be amazed at the shit that he go through, man.
See, but it just kind of had me baffled when the community of them just linked up, and you find out everybody everybody part of the same group. These some these supposed to be the toughest guys, and they running around here eating chocolate bars.
Oh Lord.
But I still want to get that Plant Charlo too. I still want to get that Plant and Charlo fight though.
Different Charlo though.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
so you know what I mean? You think that's a lot though, but on one card.
That would be cool. I would, that would sell the car pretty good. You know what I'm saying? But being as though those two brothers right now ain't on talking terms. You know what I'm saying? I don't see, the Jamal one to be under Jamel on the undercard.
You know one thing I realized about our people a long time ago?
What's that?
They let feelings get in the way of money all the time, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, you know what I mean? Like when you start dealing with business and you find out like, oh no, these two look like they the best of friends, but they hate each other in real life. But one thing they know, they make great money together.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? Like we gotta get to the business. That's why where we at, because we letting feelings get in the way of the bag.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of different things that we don't do that other races do, man. Like how the Koreans, man, they'll come here, man, they'll all live in the same house, or the Hispanics, they'll all live in the same house and put their money together, man, and move together. You know what I'm saying? Well, we won't do no stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Our dollar is the only dollar that don't stay in our community.
Nah, it goes. We definitely send it out to everybody else's community. Yeah. And we are the biggest commercial. We are the ones that spend the most money. But
And get treated the worst.
yeah, because we allow it. We allow it. But what do you think, man? Who do you think Crawford fights next?
I would like to be Charlo, but I could see it as Zoo. I could see it being Zoo.
Yeah, I can see it being Zoo as well.
We know Canelo ain't gonna make it happen.
Nah, Canelo, man, they say he going after Jaime McGear, man.
The winner, I told the winner of Jaime McGear and Ryder get Canelo. That's what they were saying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Hey, it was so funny. Jaime McGear has a 40-0 record, man.
crazy.
He got a chance to actually breaking Floyd's record. In the way well, no, because he's gonna lose against Canelo. But the way Golden Boy moves him, man, with that protection program, I can see it happening for sure.
So
they don't fight Canelo.
So if Canelo going after Jaime McGear, excuse me, what's next for Benavidez? Do we get David Benavidez?
I would like it. But I don't want it because I feel though that Morrell still needs some more polishing. I feel though that he needs to get. I like Morrell to have at least 2 to 3 more fights, man.
So then, what's next for Benavidez? Because like I was saying last night, like, we got to get these guys back active again. At least 3 a year. We get at least 3 a year. That's, you know what I mean?
Hey, I tell you what, a stay busy fight. Give me Benavidez and M. Billy. He just knocks M. Billy out, but at least M. Billy has enough fights. What he's 29, 30-0, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, give me Benavidez and M. Billy. Give me that for right now as a stay busy fight. Give me that.
I thought you picked somebody else for M. Billy the other day.
Yeah, Morrell. I say Morrell.
Oh yeah.
I say Morrell. I'll take him for Benavidez. At least he has the experience. He didn't had enough fights. David Morrell only has 10 fights, man. 10 fights. Hey, y'all dropped the link. Oh, y'all told me let's do the link. Where y'all at? Where you at?
Where Remo at? I got a question for Remo too. I got something for Remo.
Yeah, Remo gonna come in. I'm looking for D1. I'm looking for Just Do Boxing. Hey, y'all, anybody seen Ant McQueen? I know he said he on some type of mental fast right now.
Shout out to Stacy Selby, man. Second round stop it.
Nice.
They try to play with my man.
There we go, right there. The voice is in the building. What's up, voice?
What's going on, my good brother? My bad. I had a phone call. My mom chewing me up and chewing my ear off this morning.
Shout out to Just Do, Mama Just Do, Miss Mama Just Do.
How you feeling, bro?
Dude, what's going on? I can't complain.
Baby Do. And what's the other baby name, man? But not baby.
KJ.
Baby.
He a junior.
Yeah. Okay.
Kurt
KJ Jr. Okay, cool.
Curtis Jr. Anyway, KJ.
Right.
That's my little crew, man.
He played football. He played football, right?
Yeah. Now he's doing basketball.
How old KJ is?
6.
Oh,
okay,
shit.
Okay.
I got a 14-year-old, 6-year-old,
Nathaniel
and
J.
just hit 6 months.
Why did it come up as that? That's my full real name. I don't know why it came up as that. Hold up a second. Let me come back for it.
That's
Oh my
D1,
God,
ain't it?
D1,
That's
man.
D1.
Yeah, it's D1.
That's
It's
D1.
D1. What's up,
Yeah,
boys?
okay. What's
Let
up?
What's
me
going
change-
on, bro?
Let me change this shit real
How
quick.
y'all feeling, man? Yeah, y'all got me in the mood.
Got his
to talk.
No,
government.
I don't
got
give
his
I don't
government name.
I remember
Yeah, I'm not
somebody came
changing
through
it.
my stream, called me by my whole name, caught me off guard. I'm like, damn, bro.
you know, as black folk, we don't like our government name to be
Yeah,
used,
bro.
boy.
I'm looking at that shit
You know what I'm
right now.
saying?
I'll come back in. Hold up a minute.
Right. He was like, man, he called it first and last. I said, damn, that's how you coming?
Yeah, like that's how you know somebody really know you if they call you by your full name. They really know you.
And that's the thing, Senior. He didn't know me like that. That's why kind of annoyed me, like, bro.
And y'all know Jay is my middle name.
Oh yeah, nah, I didn't know that.
I bet you I can't guess what my first name is.
I forgot. I know it. I forgot.
Jay hardcore. I couldn't guess.
It's like hold up. I'll tell you.
Jonathan.
No, I'll tell you. He know I can tell you. Hold up. I'll be right back.
He gonna be wrong. It's Bartholomew.
Ain't no way you playing like that too. I used to tell kids that was my name. Man, I used to have him tripping. I used to
my name is Bartholomew.
Or I'll say Barnaby. Barnaby.
Look, when I was in high school, right, and every time that we had a substitute teacher, and she asked me my name, I said my name is Abdul Akeem Asundamundo. You can call me Aggie for short.
Man. Yo, I don't. Has anybody heard Tank come out of his mouth and say, "This is my name, what I want to be called"?
No, he hasn't said that.
The media did that shit, and he ain't changed none of his socials, none of that shit.
No, I mean that's and I'm more than sure that is his Muslim's name, but I don't know if he's gonna go by it though.
It'd be too much of a hit to his brand. You
can't. That dude got a lot of hate, bro.
Oh man.
For a guy that stay out the way and beat the odds, that's why I root for him different. People, I had somebody say the reason I talk like that is because of the Rise podcast and us being cool. I said, listen to the content, man. I've always been consistent when it comes to Tank because I think it's a dude that people just don't give the credit that he deserves. I feel like that. I'm gonna keep speaking too.
Boxing Jaguar 40 said Harold. Al Booger said Cornelius.
You know, like I came in today talk about if Tank fights Ryo, I'll be done. But really, now I'm thinking about it. Who's the best at 135 for the WBA? Who's their top dogs? Frank, Pitbull, and El Ryo, right?
I'm gonna say this. I hope he did Frank. I think he gonna stop him. For real.
I think it's Frank. I think it's Frank.
I hope.
Remember that fight he got hurt by Duno. Duno buzzed him up a little bit, and Duno ain't half the puncher Tank his skills, none of that stuff.
Well, I heard that him and Frank had some good punching on each other when they sparred.
I think Frank's a dog. I like that fight. That's what I'm saying. Like if he picks Ryo over Frank, I can't even combat it anymore. I can't talk shit on YouTube. I can't combat that. I can't say,
what it is?
Yeah, there's nothing to say.
You know what it is though, bro? And I say this all the time, is not to make an excuse for him. And I'm glad I got some game from a guy that's actually been in the business, boxing. You know what I mean? He was dropping some jewels, man. He was like, a lot of people just don't realize when you that top 5 from 5 to 4, 3 to 2, that shit is more business than anything. So while we be sitting up here yelling about who we want to see, we not considering the business side of it. When you garner that much attention and money, you get what I'm saying? People gonna make sure they're getting paid when you fight. It's an event. Think about how many people get to eat when you show up. So I think it's a lot of contributing factors that the average fighter just won't go through because they're not in that position. You get what I'm saying? These people, we always say boxing is a business. What you think it is when somebody able to bring in all type millions and pound millions of dollars? You putting the asses in the seats and they're buying it from their home. So you get what I'm saying? People gonna make sure they getting their palms getting greased, man. And I think that plays a factor in some of these fights. Like we sit here and we blame the fighters. We gotta really consider this business. You know what I'm saying? I don't think these dudes be scared of each other.
Fender Bender.
Tank ain't afraid of no man. No way.
Fender Bender
No
say
way.
his name is Buford Mudflap.
Mudflap. Was good, Mud. Salute to my baby girl in the
I
chat.
was bad as hell at school. They knew who the fuck I was from the minute I walked in there to the time I left. They kept their eye on me. I wasn't able to tell nobody no fake nothing. They just knew who I was because I was bad as shit.
So Sean from Fight Hype said Frank hurt Tank. Yeah, I hate when they be doing stuff like that. Getting hurt is not impossible, man. It ain't impossible. Frank got some punching power.
It's the hurt game. It's the hurt game.
That's the point of it.
And let me tell you, so you get punched on more normally in sparring than you normally do in an actual fight. To be true,
I think that's where they take a lot of their punishment at.
Exactly.
That's where they take all the punishment, man.
Mama do say, "Is that my man? My man? My man?"
I always keep it consistent, man, and I'm a student of this, so I'm glad I was able to sit there and really listen and soak up some game from somebody that got them personal experiences, like, because it's all about understanding, or like my bro Jay be saying, it's getting some understanding, you know what I mean? And that's what I want to consider. Like, we be jumping down these dudes' throats, and it's not just Tank, it's anybody. Like, I just don't think it's as cut and dry as we make it out to be, especially
Booger Man. What's up?
What up? What up?
Tank's getting it a lot.
What up? What up?
What up with you, my guy?
What up,
Booger?
Chilling.
Man.
Happy Friday.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I know, Senior said you backstage, but it says your device is not connected, Senior. It says your device is not connected. So maybe you gotta, I don't know. But it said I can't bring you in because your device is not connected. I see you. You just ain't got your shit ain't right.
So, yes, man, y'all got me in the mood to talk.
I know that's right.
That got me in the mood to talk. Say, let me come up here and chop it up with the family.
It's Tank kicking off March 30th because David Benavidez is talking about he's going on March 30th. Jose was on the Boxing Voice talking about, made it seem like it was Ryo versus Pitbull. Ryo's got a big name coming. Like, they were like, big how? Like, Tank big? And he was like, yeah, big.
I'm going to say this now. Tank and Ryo fight. Ryo getting knocked out.
He already got knocked out by Donald Santos. That's why I know it's not him.
Hey, Senior, I just tried to put you in, and then you disappeared. Because I seen the second one. Come back in, and I can put you back in. Corey Faints is in the building. Said, what's good?
All the fam in the hangout.
Shit, salute to everybody in the chat.
Yeah, man. I was talking about that Charlo situation, right? The Charlo fight, and I was saying, like, if things go the way they saying they going, I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate Canelo either, man.
Me neither, dog.
Think about the reputation of Jermell Charlo, right? Before this Canelo fight, he was looked at as a guy that was the smoke, right? One of the most respected guys in boxing. So look how boxing do some of their best fighters. They put him in the city. Who gonna turn down that money?
Nobody.
You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, I believe he did want to fight him, but under those circumstances right there, like, just to put yourself in his shoes. Like, yeah, you signed a contract and all that, but you coming off the layoff, you jumping up 2 weight classes, no acclimation whatsoever. You never fought outside of 154, and you going right to the guy with 60
injury,
plus, right?
Hand injury.
You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all took a reputation that was as solid as they come, and it got turned to shit all in one night. You know, I just hate that for boxing because we know damn well you should have fought one of them dudes at 54.
Well,
should have fought one of them at 54.
When you don't,
you fighting at catch weights, 155, your own created division, so you could avoid quality opposition. So what they do is now they catch him when the time is right, and they drag him up there, and they say, well, at least you fought him. Nah, bro, you didn't fight him when you should have. And now you about to try to do it again with the brother. Man, they pissing me off with that, man. Canelo, man, I don't rock with that. Fight them dudes that they got.
How do you feel about Benavidez not being in the conversation, though?
That's very disrespectful.
That's disgrace.
Do you know what boxing fans know the most out of all this shit? Boxing fans know and see potential. And when you don't live up to your potential in a fight, you can win, lose, draw, however it goes. But if you're not fighting to your potential, they will drag your ass over it. Your
Yeah,
reputation will go just like Charlo's did. Because if
key
you don't,
word though. These people be fans. That be their problem.
Mm,
Like you
mm.
could critique them for the performance. You could hold his both feet to the flame. There's nothing wrong with it. But to reduce his whole career, he ain't
yeah,
that. He ain't that.
no,
Y'all don't do math. Y'all math that don't work right. I seen him perform at a high level every other time, and this one time he don't. It's like you tear him down. Nah, you hold him accountable for the performance, and you at least get a man a chance to respond. For me, I look at Charlo like, all right, we seen when he lost, he came back and he stopped this dude. We seen when he had a draw, he came back, he stopped that dude. So he come out here and he lose. Let's at least see how he respond. He go out there and lay an egg like that again. It is what it is. But
yeah, I hear
I'll
you.
give the man a chance to respond. He looked bad, you know what I mean? But I ain't no
Me
fool.
too.
Andre Ward, I always use him as a perfect example. When he went to 75, he didn't just go there and say, yeah, let me get Kovalev right now. No, he acclimated to the weight class. Then he went for the killer because that's what makes sense. That's smart business. Again, I
Right.
understand the bag moves. I
You know
get
what
it.
it is, just I feel you on all of that, and I think the only thing with Mel is the way he lost. I think that's all we probably D1 would agree. The only thing that with Mel was he went out there and he ran. I don't want to say he ran. He danced a lot in that ring. He made sure he didn't get knocked out. He didn't go out in the shield.
He's a
He didn't
business
show the lions
decision,
only. He didn't do lions on none of that. He was
and
very
that's the
much respectful and happy to be there. You know
I
what I'm
get,
saying?
yeah, I get it. I get
you,
it.
you can't say you're a lion. You're the biggest dog in the jungle. And then go out there and hit the fucking track. It's
He
I,
was
only
out
gonna
there. He
get
was out
worse.
there to survive. He wasn't out there to fight.
It's a business decision.
I
He
just
felt
think,
that shot, took a knee, and said,
He said, "I'm good."
I'm not getting stretched out in this joint. I'm going to live to fight another day, which
now.
is worse than getting knocked out as far as popularity and boxing fans go. Don't nobody want to talk about no Charlo or see anything other than he's running because of his last performance. In this
Yeah,
sport, you're
He
only as
said, "Just
good as
got
your
knocked
last
out."
because we
and
don't know when the next is coming.
you know that
We don't know when the next one's coming. So the last one is the mark, and that's it.
you're only as good as your last. I hear people. I've been hearing that in
That's
sports forever, right? But I just
Mm.
don't agree with
I
that.
don't say that. I'm
Yeah,
just
nah,
saying boxing
I
fans.
don't agree with that way of thinking because that's
Me
like
neither.
saying if you go out there and you lose, you're only as good as your last, and you don't seen people come back from losses. You know that's
Hmm.
how the hell you think we get trilogy. So if a person really was as good as the last time they stepped in the ring, you get what I'm saying? It'd be tough sledding moving forward. Like it'd be
Hmm.
hard to win. So I
You
feel
know,
like I know what I seen, bro. They got weight classes for a reason. Had that
Mm.
man fought him at 154 when they was both there, I think we get a much different fight. Now you talking about a dude that's been as high as 175.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something else to consider. They knew what they did. That's a setup fight. You took a guy that has much respect from the people. You dragged him up 2 weight classes. Now the playing field is no longer even. So again, I get the going out on your shield, but the hell with that, man. You ain't about to win me either, man.
So
You ain't
so
gonna
so
fight me
so
when you supposed
so
to.
so
Nah,
what
man.
type of credibility does he get for fighting Crawford then? 'Cause that's 4 weight
None.
classes, ain't it?
None.
Mm.
There's nothing in it for Canelo. He'll never take that
Oh,
fight.
if Canelo was to fight Crawford,
Yeah. He's
Canelo and
coming from 47 up to 68.
man, the respect that you have just for even trying that is crazy for Crawford. But again,
Yeah,
it'll be a
for
similar
Crawford, but
situation.
what is
the
it
star
for
of the deal.
Canelo though?
I
It's
think
nothing.
it'll be a
Mm.
sucker move.
Money. That's
It'll
it.
be
He'll
a
shit
sucker
on
move.
that so much, dude. It would be a stupid move.
He know what he's doing. Canelo's smart, man. He knew he took Charlo at the right time. He knew it.
Oh yeah.
Timing is
That's a good.
everything. He knew what he knew. All I'm saying is we can critique him for the performance, but I just seen him fight at the elite level so many more times outside of that one. So that
Hmm.
one, it is what it is. But you just give him a chance to respond. I just think he's seen an opportunity to make money and fight a guy that he really wanted to fight once upon a time, but the timing just couldn't have been worse. Lay off, jump up 2 weight classes. Come on, now you
Yeah, but
playing
they picked
a guy
him
that's
for a
been up
reason.
at light heavyweight.
That
Well,
that might the
You know what I'm
reason
saying? Like,
he's
the
chosen.
matchmaker was like, man,
Yeah, that's the reason
mhm.
he's
it's
chosen.
just easy money, man.
I'm telling you, it should just it's tough, man. I know that just had to be a tough fight. Now I get you know, I'm with y'all. Like, damn, he didn't try the way you nowhere near it, but I think he felt that power and was like, man, this shit a little different than what I.
Yeah, but it happened before.
Punch
It happened before the fight started, though.
The respect.
That wasn't the Charlo we know.
Nah, exactly.
Not at all.
Right.
Because he knew what he was gonna do in there. He knew.
I guess he ain't had that energy either. Like it wasn't going. I didn't expect it to be like a lot of back and forth between them. Because Canelo, respectfully, he wasn't gonna give him nothing to like really go at him about. I would have been concerned had he, you know, you'd have seen Canelo talking crazy, whatever. We had to be translated. He speak good enough English, and Charlo was just sitting over there being cool. But I thought I seen some growth, is what I try to get him credit for, because a lot of times people ask you to grow up and display, you know, some growth, and when you do it, they don't appreciate it. You get what I'm saying? I ain't no way I feel like
I just don't feel.
I think it's much more minimal than that.
I don't think it was. I don't think he was trying to grow, because I guarantee you, on the next one, he gonna be back on his
talking his crazy shit.
I want to see it though, because for me, it's
like the level, dog. I've never seen him on that stage
to somebody for no reason. Like it's usually is a back and forth take two people. Canelo was never gonna offer him that. You get what I'm saying?
But imagine how bad it would have been if he was yapping off at the mouth, talking about lions, talking mad shit, and went out there and did that same thing. It would have been way worse for Charlo. I mean, it's pretty bad for him now, but it would have been worse if he was out there popping off. I'm gonna knock you out, blah blah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, true.
Fans would have went.
So it's like, I don't know. I'm not as tough a critic as other people. I could only imagine how tough that fight was under them circumstances. And you know, I'll call it what it is, man. You look like you participated and just laid down. You looked like you felt the power for real, and you was like, yeah,
basically,
yep. I'm gonna pack him in. I'm gonna make sure he don't knock me out.
Yep.
And I don't like that. I hated to see it, but
it tells me a lot about his character as a man, though.
Show me that.
What you'll do.
Playing field is
yeah, but I gotta agree with Jay though. He laid down before the fight, before he even got to the ring.
I don't know.
He was pulling.
I totally agree.
He was pulling out Canelo chair, helping him sit down,
rubbing his shoulders. He's like, "You good, champ?"
Canelo told him, "You the better Charlo twin. You got the better resume." He was doing the same shit. I guess if it wasn't mutual, I would really highlight the energy. But I get it. But he just didn't have nothing on the end. You know what I mean? He ain't had nothing coming back at him. Canelo was very nice and respectful as well, telling him he's the better Charlo brother. Yeah, man, you fought the better opponent. I'm like, look at you, rocking Charlo. Yeah,
Jamel is the better Charlo though.
He is. D for the win is in the building. What's up, D for the win? Yeah, man. I don't know, man.
Other than that,
I'm right with y'all though, but I just don't. For me, like if you show me a certain level every single time you get in the ring, and I see a time that you don't, I can't reduce you to that. When I've seen you do it at a higher level so many times, you call it what it is, but I can't reduce him. Like a lot of people said, nah, he ain't no line, he ain't this, he ain't that. He ain't had no business that under them circumstances. I don't give a damn.
I gotta respectfully disagree, Just. I mean, if you a lion, bro. A lion, you know, if you're a lion, it is what it is.
I think he is. I just think the fact that he ain't allow himself to get knocked out don't.
That's not lion. That's not lionesque.
At all, right?
That's not lion-like.
That performance, but do we ignore the body of work for one performance? I'm not that.
Oh no, absolutely not. No, for sure.
Like, nah, he ain't this, he ain't that. He shouldn't have been his ass in there. His weight class is for a reason, bro. And you don't jump up to where you never been with a guy that's been as high as 175 and known to have clenbuterol in the system.
True.
Then they out here talking about he revisited the Fountain of Youth. He's standing in the corner in between rounds.
Oh, he was definitely juiced up for that fight.
It's a lot, bro.
No question.
I just ain't want to go there, but come on,
he was juiced up.
He
looked phenomenal.
You know what I mean? When he popped dirty, they increased the limit. So it's like I was looking for that, and they said it. For me, that was a red flag. As soon as I heard that revisited the Fountain of Youth, man, I was
like, come on, man.
I said they did it, bro. They did it. 60
Yep.
plus fights ain't no revisiting the Fountain of Youth. What Fountain of Youth, bro? Nah, man. Like y'all got to be careful. He ain't getting younger.
He wasn't tired at all in that fight. At all. I said, damn.
Sleeve on his knee, used to have it on the elbow and training. Now all of a sudden he fully repaired and all brand new, man. Hell nah. And then look at his reputation now, Charlo. So again, they're gonna do it with the same thing with the brother, and he gonna say, "I was never scared of them. I fought them both." You get what I'm saying? I'm like, man, you ain't fought them. You a poster. You know that. Man, I just want to see how.
I think that was the perfect time. That was a perfect time yesterday, man. I mean, when he fought Jamel, it was just too perfect. You know what I mean? Everything was against Jamel when he took that fight with Canelo.
That's all I'm saying. It just was a tough battle. He ain't do himself no favors with that kind of performance, right?
And
so
Canelo and them seized the moment.
Mm-hmm. He just ain't happy. Well, he felt that damn punch. He was like, "Hold on, what's going on?" Charlo was like, "Oh, I ain't been hit with too many of those in the ring before, man."
Anybody get the number of that truck?
I'm telling you, he was like, "Man, am I being jumped right now?"
Not just. I agree with you in terms of like, one loss doesn't erase your whole career, because Jamel is still obviously a great fighter, great champion, all of that.
Yeah.
But every fight also shows you a little bit about that individual too. Every fight you see a little bit of something that you didn't see before, and in that fight we saw something new out of Jamel. We saw something different.
Yeah, because I'm gonna
leave it like that.
A dog is a dog, right?
Right.
No matter where.
The way I look at it, a dog is a dog. So I didn't see dog mentality that night, man.
That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Dog mentality would have got his ass knocked out. I just don't think he was willing to be knocked out. And I get it.
I seen dog mentality.
I get it.
They got
in that fight, senior.
I seen dog mentality.
In that fight.
Yeah, you ever seen the little mean with got the gate between them, then they open the gate and he tucked his head? Yeah.
I knew
I got you.
Say that.
I'll say this too, right? He's a career 54-pounder. Like, and we'll never see that when he's somewhere where he's been campaigning, is what I'm saying. I'm not giving them an excuse for that, but I'm taking it into consideration. They knew full well what they was doing, and so did he. He knew full well. Like, I don't know if people realize, from what I understand, I know somebody that know him, know the pops, the brothers. They got more than the twins. They got another brother as well. That man invested his money wisely early in his career. I heard from Mel Charlo, so it wasn't him needing the money, but
they got another brother.
That's like changing money. That's a different.
Yeah, the younger brother. I heard he invested.
No matter how much you got.
Tesla some years back. So, and it, obviously we know what Tesla is right now. So, yeah, I heard he did real right with his money. I mean, so an extra 10 ain't gonna hurt. Like, who gonna say no to that? You know what I'm saying?
Nobody. It's life changing.
I think it was a business decision, and I really
Remo. What you got for us, Remo?
I think everybody missing the actual point of him take him. What's up, baby? I think the actual point of him taking the fight was just the money. Remember, his name wasn't next. His brother was next.
Yeah.
The fight was the fight, and who's gonna fight was already solidified. The money was on the table. He just said, "Yo, listen, my brother not ready. I'm gonna take it. I ain't gonna decline a bag." So the initial point of him taking that fight was the money. It wasn't really the legacy. Because think about it, he wasn't in the ring. He had a hand injury, and then turn around, he jumping a dude that's two weights up. He ain't never get touched by nobody that weight. The play was the money the whole time.
And he said it, remember?
Yeah.
He waited to the post-fight presser and said, man, you like legacy out the window. He said, it's about the money. I'm like, so damn. It was about for the culture and all this shit before. So I understand the criticism.
But the legacy is there no matter what. You can't say it's not for that. That's just a bonus of taking the fight. And it didn't turn out good for him, but I'm still taking 10 million.
Hey, if you go back and look at the Castano fight, man, that gave you pretty much an idea that Canelo was going to smash him. Man, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I mean? It ain't like he was just beating Castano by miles. You know what I'm saying?
Canelo's big as shit in there, dude. He looked like mini Mike. He looked like Mike Tyson. He looked at least 200 pounds. At least these guys are beating up, shaving all this weight.
Damn, I serve 88. I serve 88. Said Jamel Charlo is a sucker in my eyes. Damn, you'll be a little rough on him, ain't you? A sucker?
I'm not squandering.
And that's what I say.
I can't say that. I can't say
one
that.
Loss. See what I'm saying? It took a reputation.
I'm going out on my shield. There's no doubt. We're gonna stand in the middle of the ring. If you're gonna beat me, you're gonna beat me. I'm not going out there and doing that. That's
because he would have got so much more respect from
you're gonna beat
his ass
beat the real me. And I'm not gonna have to field no fucking questions afterwards. That's for sure.
Yeah, because he
say, "Damn, champ, you got knocked out."
He had an out. He had an out. People would have really made excuses for him if he had got put out on his shield.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People would have made excuses for
him. Excuses are part of fighting. They go hand in hand. I don't know why people are all up in arms about excuses these days. This shit's been like this since the start of fucking fist flying.
Yeah, but
he wouldn't making excuses he
would not have had to make the excuse. Though.
No, I know that.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm firmly against going out there and making yourself look bad when you don't have to, because he's a much better fighter than that. All of us know it.
Yeah.
He goes out there and slugs it out, and he probably would.
And he's a much better boxer than he is a slugger.
It's hard to please. It's hard to please y'all boxing fans. Damn it, it's so hard. Cause think about it though, right? You give them the fights that they don't want, they piss. You give them the fights that they do get. He was never this, right? I'm gonna give you for instance, right? When Barris was coming up, he beat the shit out of that dude, Cowboy, knocked his ass out, made him look crazy. He went to go fight Tank. He got his ass knocked out by a little guy. Oh, he wasn't shit.
Yeah.
He got beat up by a little dude. Then he turned around and said, "Oh, he really wasn't shit. You let Thurman, old ass, come off for injuries, beat your ass. Now he coming, and then he retires basically Ugas. Now he the cream of the crop again. And now y'all want him to fight Boots. Which one is it?"
It's only as good as
we ain't never satisfied, Jack.
Never. Who's next?
Ever.
That's what boxing should be called. Who's next? Because you don't never got time to say, "Oh, I just won." Nah, fuck that. Who's next?
I want you to fight. I want you to fight. I want you to fight Godzilla and King Kong the same night.
Yep.
And Godzuki. Don't forget Godzuki too.
Yep. Straight up, wake up tomorrow and immediately tell us what's in the plans.
There you go.
Especially when you're somebody like Tank. That's why people are fucking talking mad shit, sick about it. They want to know what this kid's doing next.
But they don't want certain fights. I
know.
Shorty.
What's up, baby dude?
Baby dude.
Baby dude.
I don't know who the hell was.
He's trying
to the greatest sound in the world.
He good, man. He good.
That's the greatest sound in the world.
You better believe it.
Hate that. They be like, "Man, you got baby into that."
Not me.
Made
not
my
me.
day, bro.
Nah, exactly.
I had to go rescue him and being a brat.
Yeah. I like hearing that, Jack.
He's trying to talk boxing right now.
What's up, fellas?
That's all he's around too.
Don't do it, Shorty. You can't please the fans, man. Don't do it, man.
You're gonna be the best analyst ever.
We gonna give you the right.
That's right. We don't need you taking no punches. Just talk about it. Just talk about the punches. That's all.
Give them they just do, man. You know what I mean?
In a sport where we should give the most credit and cherish these guys, they get it the worst. It's terrible, and it's been like that forever. It's just now it gets more focalized because we all got a cell phone.
I got
all linked up every day.
Man, I have to. Got on for the hometown.
Y'all think we get Tank on March the 30th, or do y'all think it's gonna be moved into April sometime?
Man, if it gets moved to April, then it's Rio.
April, that's my birthday month.
Okay. April what?
A year without the face of boxing.
April 27th. Okay.
Who's the name? Who's the name?
I want
on
it
the board?
earlier the better, so he can fight more.
Who's the name in discussion? Jay, you know?
Ryo and Frank.
Baby Dude just said Devin.
That's the only person.
Please don't say that.
Right,
That's the only person.
Baby Dude said Devin.
Shut down half of YouTube after he knocks that goofy out. All this, all of it shut down.
Does Edwin have a fight coming up?
Boy.
Does Dos Santos have a fight?
No.
What about Dos Santos?
What about Frank Hart?
Him off a loss. Like
Or Ryo?
Frank,
I
it
don't
should
know.
be Frank, Devin, or Shakur are the only three options, or Loma. Four.
Man, any of them fights.
Well, Loma's tied up.
I know. Loma ain't
I
tied.
think
He never tried to
Tank
fight together.
should at least be able to get a tune-up joint.
And that's why I'm all good with it, because I know that you can't go to jail for a couple months, come out, you got your life in shambles, and go fight at the very top level. It's just not
yes, you
reasonable.
could, because they are realistic. D1, you know.
Yeah, I know,
Remember,
man. And all these
they were
people
telling
that
him to
hate
get a
on him.
contract from jail.
It's so
He got lawyers. He got a team. I was like, bro, what? Tank been out of jail for 42 hours. He still ain't sent the contract. I be like,
your
what?
team ain't in jail. Your team ain't in
Like,
jail.
what is wrong with that?
Hey,
Yeah, Tank's been out
You got
for 3
lawyers,
days.
pay him
I
hundreds
ain't
of
seen
thousands. What
nothing
do you
yet.
mean?
Like, what?
Send the contract. They ain't in jail.
Hey, I got to get a camp started first. We got to get Calvin on Baltimore soil, and let's get this camp started first. Even though Tank is staying, hey, I seen some shots he was throwing with Boog yesterday. Did y'all see them short? Did y'all see them short?
Yeah.
Lord,
Get it.
No, I played it.
That shit was scary.
Man.
See talent, you know talent. You see that kid throw punches, and you're like, golly.
Think a guy punching like that scared of somebody?
Oh yeah, and there's something behind that shit.
And did y'all see? And did y'all see how he had the phone on the hook too? Oh man, yeah, it was pinned right there as he was throwing them joints.
Somebody getting beat up.
Yeah,
I seen that. It's like, damn, somebody getting it.
There's something about them shots, man. What's up? What's up?
Hey, that dude, Tank, the illest dude since Jake Shuttlesworth. Did you see the ankle bracelet? Did you see
the ankle bracelet?
Listen. The little things about that dude makes him a cultural star. I'm telling you.
Hey,
the anklet though.
Why?
Did y'all see I posted that, right? Y'all see I posted that, right?
Yeah, listen, man. I'm telling you, it's the little things about the dude that
So Remo,
everything is new.
Remo, what you think about Tank with the purse?
Hey,
Remo, what you think about the purse?
I don't think nothing of it. I carry them myself.
Okay. Yeah, I saw you with the dangly earring too.
We don't call it
and
we don't call
you had
it
that dangly earring in there. Oh, the man bag? Man bag? Okay.
Swag bag.
Hey, I carry a bag. I don't carry no purse, y'all.
Carry a swag bag. We call it a swag bag.
The swag. Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
That shit is a purse.
So it's not a dress. It's a
with a skinny strap.
Hey,
too.
that's no.
Hey,
mine is a brief bag. It's a brief bag.
So what you call it when you put a dress on? Not you, Remo, but when a man puts on a dress,
I'm not there yet.
Nah. Okay.
I'm not there yet.
You're not with the skirt gang. You're not skirt gang.
It's called dress, is what it's called.
But you know what's crazy, Al? Well, the crazy thing is about that, right?
No,
they killed Tank about that in public, right? They killed him in the media for that. Then you started seeing Devin win it.
2 weeks later,
Ryan.
3 weeks later,
LeBron. When LeBron James wears something and nobody says nothing, and that was a trend. I'm telling you, I study this shit.
Tank's that dude, bro. Straight up.
For the record, I don't care. Wear what you want. I don't give a shit. But it is funny though to watch.
I need something to carry my medicine in.
I thought you had that Kate Spade pocketbook.
It's Louis V. It's Louis V.
You talking about that you talking about that $4,700 Louis I carried?
No, I'm talking about the Kate Spade one you had.
How they justified
I
bringing
ain't,
that
I
shit
ain't
around
seen
with them.
that.
The
I ain't
Rihanna,
seen
the
it.
Rihanna
Kate
Fenty John.
Spade, Kate Spade.
Carrying that crazy shit
Oh,
around. Oh, it's
wow.
Louis though.
It's Louis.
Hey.
Don't get it twisted. Jay stay sharp, man. Every time I see the dude, I'm like, yo, he got a little Gucci and Polo collection.
Sharp as attacking a tuxedo.
Yeah, I give you credit, Jay. You be killing it with the
Thank you, sir.
Gucci shoes every day. You know what I mean? I be watching.
He
Well,
be
when you
trying to
can
say,
li-
he be trying to send me the picture. Tell me, you see this youngster? Come on, man.
That's my young boy. We say young boy.
See this
Hey,
young boy?
I gotta send you the new joint from yesterday, boy. Lord have mercy.
You gonna check it out? You gonna check it out?
The yesterday joint, man. I went up in the spot yesterday, and the dude that was I was meeting with, he was like, "Damn!" Like, I put a little something on here and there. You know what I mean?
Hey, D1, I got a question for you. If you still here,
Yeah.
still here?
See
Yep.
if I can find
Why you
yesterday's
so
picture.
against the Ryu fight?
I'm not really against it, man. It's just what I have to do and on YouTube to fucking talk shit with my own boys. Like what we'll have to go through as Tank fans. What we'll have to go through as Tank fans talking shit on YouTube.
Yeah.
It'd be hard to defend that, bro. Really is.
Because if he went up and beat Edwin with a different game plan, he avenged his
Big
other
Edwin.
loss. Like, no, I'm saying, but like if Ryu defend, if he went and like said like, yo, I want to get that get back, and he came with a different plan, he ended up beating Edwin, because he did have Edwin cracked as well, but
He
I
did.
think they was just going slug for slug, which made no sense. But if he came with a different game plan and he knocked them off, then it's like, all right, like what's the difference? It's the same fighter. Tank been off for going on a year almost.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? All things considered, I'm cool with Ryo fight. I just know what the hell this kid's gonna hear from everybody else. It's gonna be hard as hell to defend him fighting Ryo. He's the top dog. He's the face of boxing, bro. They want a couple guys from him, and that's it. But I'm a fan regardless. My money is already spent. Anytime that kid fights anywhere, I'm in. Unless it's Saudi. I can't go there. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to go 10 hours
But
away
yeah, that's
just for a fight.
100% US. C Wood in the building.
That's
What's
what I'm
up, C
saying.
Wood?
I mean,
What's
I could,
good,
but
C Wood?
man, I'm good with Ryo. It's just
Give me Frank Martin, man.
yeah, give me Frank.
Martin.
If we're gonna fight contenders, give me Frank, because that's the only one fans will give him credit for. But immediately after he beats him, they'll say Frank never even
Man, nobody,
was
they
an
ain't gonna be
amateur.
satisfied with nobody now.
Frank started boxing when he was 17. Fuck out of here with that.
Does Frank beat Ryo?
I don't know. I don't think
Ooh,
so.
good question.
Ryo can punch, man. That kid's got crack.
That's what I'm saying. To call
That's
it
a good one.
game,
So,
and I don't think Frank beats. I don't think Frank beats him.
Look at Remo reverse engineering that thing.
Good shit, Remo. Good shit.
Reverse engineered it.
Yeah, you're right, man. That's a great point, because if Ryo fought Frank, we would be saying that's a dope ass fight, just because Ryo's fighting Tank.
Facts.
Fucking garbage. That's crazy to me too. Tank stays at 135. He's going to be fighting guys like El Ryo and Frank the rest of his career. And he could do that. He could stay at 135 and just clear it out and go down as a legend. Get all the fucking straps. Then any contender's got to come see him, because that's all he's missing.
I don't think he gives a shit about none of those names. I think he really cares about the names that he said and leaving the sport.
Me too.
I agree.
Him. I just think it's very hard to make fights in boxing. I think that these guys talk a good game in public, but behind, when suits really start talking, they're scared to death. They're scared to death of that man. There ain't no way he's got just as much skill as any of them, but he's cracking, and the whole crowd's there for him. He's very hard to beat. He'll be very, very hard to beat. That kid is too much of a dog. And think about his cohorts that he's going to go against. I think that when it comes time, when Tank's people contacted them or contacting them, they ain't ready yet.
Hey, and Tank training all year now, all the time, in between fights and everything, makes a harder Tank to beat, man.
Yeah,
I'm trying to tell you, when you start to stand a sharp fighter, and his accuracy is already just crazy. So,
and he's got the power to cut it all out. They're scared of him, guaranteed. I know it. You can't tell me no different. Devin's team was contacted about that fight already. Turn that shit down. We're going to 140. Shakur might want to fight him, but not yet. Not under the top rank deal. So who is Tank realistically supposed to fight? Frank or Ryo? The fans will say Frank. That's the only one he would get credit for, too. Maybe until he beats him and makes it look easy.
Tank is not going to get credit for fighting.
We know that.
If Tank was to fight Shakur right now, they say Shakur just coming off his worst fight.
Shakur.
If he fights Devin right now, they're going to say, well, you know, we never thought that Devin was the guy anyway. We thought Shakur was the guy.
No, they're going to say weight drained him. They're going to say weight drained him.
Absolutely.
Well, Tank is speaking out and saying, hey, I'll fight Shakur. I mean, Devin without no weight.
Word?
Stuff. Yeah, he's been saying it. He said it when he just responded back.
My bad.
When he just responded back to Porter, he said something to that extent. He said, I was sparring with a 147 Porter. So why would I be afraid? Yeah. And then Richardson Hitchens said that Tank been saying that to him, that he'll fight Dev without no specialty in it.
See, Richardson Hitchens now, he gonna talk himself into a Shakur fight eventually. And I like that.
Not at all.
You see they talk themselves out of that eliminator.
For each other? No, I mean each other.
No, I'm talking about Catterall and Hitchison supposed to been fighting the eliminator, and the winner gets to fight Sabria Matias.
The killer.
Yeah. And now that's over with.
Yeah, he might be
fighting that both of them.
He might be fighting Gustavo Lemos, possibly. Hitchens next.
My bad, y'all. I got a phone call.
Yeah, he might be fighting Lemos.
Right up.
So what happened with that? I thought Catterall backed out. It was Hitchens that backed out.
I'm not sure, but
convenient.
I know it fell apart.
Who don't want to fight for the championship, man?
Crazy.
Most people want to fight the eliminator. Most people want to fight the eliminator.
I can't take it. The rehydration is too much now that Matias is the champ. I've been doing this shit since I started. The
IBF has always been 10-pound rehydration, man.
I was arguing with a guy in my comments the other day talking about why do you think the IBF took it away? I'm like, do you guys just make this shit up in your own head? Like,
what? Yes,
like, you're brainstorming lies to come and talk shit to people, like, or is it just on the spot?
He says it just on the spot. Yeah,
nobody is interested in the IBF belt now. It's obsolete.
I'd love to see Tank and Matias. I think
the problem with that kid right there,
knock him out.
If he turns around and gets like a unified fight where he don't gotta hydrate, that motherfucker might be even more dangerous.
I think Matias is a real problem for these guys. I think he eats all of their food. There's nothing they can do. They don't punch. He's gonna taste them little bitch shots and then come convince a beatdown.
Hey, like after I seen how he took that last guy punch, that can punch.
Ergashev punching too.
Ergashev is punching, yo.
You heard them shots.
Ergashev, he took for 2 rounds. He just let that man beat him.
Yep. Shoot your shot, and then I'm coming to
Then he said, my turn. And dude went back in the corner and said, man, my shoe hurt.
I was crying over that fight.
I hurt.
He said, my leg don't work. My leg don't work. I said, come on, man.
Now,
Nah. Did he say that for real? Somebody's leg?
Yeah, man.
I know he got stabbed, right?
Yo, that Bama saying shit. Hey, he might as well said his shoe hurt, man.
He said my leg hurt.
He got stabbed.
I can't go. My leg hurt.
Stabbed in the leg.
I was
okay.
Told,
Yeah,
I was told
a little bit before the fight.
Your leg was a fine the first round.
Listen,
in the second round.
Like
I was told it was supposed to be Regis and Matthias. Then 10 minutes later, they're painting Matthias out as a duck, talking to Peter Khan about him. Now they're saying Matthias ain't getting a hold of them. Aren't they the A side in that situation? Fight Adrian Broner.
right.
I got some bad news.
How the bait and switch just went out like that? Like this shit is an orchestrated forcing of superstardom. That's what this is. That's what we're watching. Brainstormed, thought out moves. All precisely done on YouTube out in front of some shit. What's the bad news, Remo?
Hey, if Tank don't fight by early March, so if he's in the training camp to announce a fight that's already he's in camp for, and he newly became Muslim, Ramadan starts the 10th to the 9th.
Yeah.
Till April 9th. So you won't see him until June if he's taking part in his first active Ramadan session.
Devin just fought during Ramadan or didn't do Ramadan, I thought, because of that.
Yeah, he was training during Ramadan.
Yeah, and they were like, I can't. So then
he excused himself. He said he would make it up, Jay. So he didn't take part in his fasting.
Then he brought cameras with him to feed 5 homeless people and wanted the Nobel Peace Prize for it. Fuck out of here with that shit.
Oh my God.
Straight up.
That was number one fan.
What would Devin do without D1?
I tell you.
Fuck, I see the fake shit, man. Fuck out of here with that.
It's all the narrative.
Oh my goodness.
Narratives destroyed boxing quick.
I like it, bro. Hey Remo. Let D1 borrow your Devin shirt.
Yo, to be honest with you, I don't know where that shit went. I was looking for it the other day. I'm dead ass. I do not know where I put that goddamn shirt.
It's probably in the garbage.
See how the word. My wife
I like Bill and I like Devin. I just don't like them against Tank and all the shit that his YouTube channels and pages do force me to lash out like that. Because I like Bill's character, the way he talks shit. I just know when I'm being lied to. And I don't, you know what I mean? I don't need to hear all this extra Tank bullshit. That's why I don't fuck with them. It's mostly their YouTube channels and the people that they have propagandizing, I guess. YouTube.
I don't really think, like, aside from Twitter though, I don't really think Devin has as much disdain as his father might present. You know, like, I think, like, sport-wise, I think you got a lot of respect for the dude because he knows the dude could hurt him.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is when you keep poking the bear, like, Tank got a lot of shit to get off. And whoever he punches next, did you hear them shits that he was on the mitts?
Well,
he got a lot of built-up anger to get off. And somebody gonna get it. None of them gonna wait in line and say I'm next to get touched by that.
Hey, those short hooks I was saying, them short hooks I seen the other day, yo. I ain't gonna lie, yo.
Chopping trees down with them joints.
Okay,
that little guy can punch.
Okay, Jay, with the red accents. I see you, bro.
You see me?
I see you.
You see me?
Okay. Oh no.
Got the polka dot
with the
polka dot bow tie.
All right, You got socks on? You got socks on?
No socks.
See, we gotta get that. We gotta get the
Yeah, we
bottom of
gotta
that tailor.
clean
We
that
gotta
up.
get that little. We gotta get the little
Gotta
ankle
clean
showing
it.
a little bit, baby.
Put some lotion on them ashy ankles. Man.
Yeah, gotta let the shoes breathe, Jay. Don't worry about it. We
I
gonna
end up
work
putting
on it.
socks on. I end up putting socks on though. It was
No
too
sock,
cold. Not
baby.
I
it was too cold not to have socks. So I dropped the socks on.
Yeah, I ain't never not
I
having
just wanted
socks
to
on.
let's talk fashion real quick. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Nah, I mean.
I'm about to throw you up on the gram, on the Grizzam.
Uh-oh.
The big stage.
Hey Remo, you got any new lines chopping out for the spring?
I've been working on some shit, man. But like due to the show, you can see I'm trying to wait till the algorithm tighten up, man. These kids is dressing weird as hell, man.
Yo, that's
No doubt.
Right now.
That's an understatement, yo.
Pants on the ground, all of that.
Yo.
That's kind of what the point of the
How do I
show, to
turn my
give you some engagement, to like, to see where this shit is going. Cause man, I'm getting older and this shit is getting weirder, man.
Uh-oh. I see some plantment right there. Woo-wee. I see you, D1. I see you. Hey,
Yeah,
what
buddy.
size tent is that?
That's a little one. That's just I got experiments going on in that joint.
What's that, a 4x2?
Yeah, 4x2, and then I got another big joint. Got some little guys. That one. See that one in the corner there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wrong soil. Too much pH.
Wow.
Yeah, it's all good though.
What type of light you got up in there?
I forget what it's called, man. My wife can tell you what. I don't even know how to.
I'm talking about the wattage. The wattage.
Oh shit! Hold on. It's 1800.
Okay, so
18. Damn.
No, that's 100. That's 180 watts. Then.
Yeah.
That's 180 watts.
And I got two in the little ones. I got they're stevia lights. I'm sure they're the bomb. There's two in this one, and then there's two big ones in this one.
I'm about to get a 1,000-watt from my brother-in-law, man.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we got them off of Amazon Prime.
Yeah, he got 1,000-watt. I don't know if it's gonna fit my 4x4 though, because it's supposed to fit a 5x5.
Yeah,
I
think you'll be all right.
What you say, senior?
For just boxing talk.
My bad, dog. I figured Jay would like to.
Yeah, I did some defoliate. I might have over defoliated last night, man. I went to the town with the Fiskars last night, man.
This shit's an art, man. You need to be one with your plants.
Yeah, I cut them up last night.
From the root to the lips, gotta be one. My wife is really she's a botanist at this point.
Oh, okay.
She's no. I'm the luckiest man on the planet. I'm telling you. I don't gotta do shit.
I consider myself a horticulturalist.
A little bit. I'm getting there. Trying.
No doubt, man. But yeah, man. We gonna see what's next for Bud. We want to see what's up for Tank, man. You know what I'm saying? We waiting for Coach to get back, man. So
happy to hear that. He's free, right? I hope.
I think he is. I don't know, but I think he is.
I think that was all a bunch of bullshit. And how you gonna keep a man in it for 18 days over a couple G's? You know what I mean? Just don't sound right. No, it was BS. He'll be all right.
Yeah. I think he'll be home soon. But I called it earlier in the week. I was like, man, I think Coach gonna be home by this end of the week, man.
And where did the March 30th thing come from? Did PBC say anything?
I don't know where that March 30th thing.
Yeah, me neither. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know
for stuff.
I don't know.
I'm so sure that they know it's March 30th and Tank is kicking it off. Like I need to hear that shit from the horse's
Well,
mouth.
I've always heard that Tank supposed to have been the one kicking off the Prime thing, which only makes sense.
Yeah. I logically thinking.
Yeah, you know, if you're gonna kick it off, why not kick it off? You know, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
mm-hmm.
And they want to capitalize.
All right, Senior, that package touchdown. GP, holla at Senior. Okay. It's Remo said a package touchdown today, and it said GP, holla at Senior.
Oh, I'm on my way there. I'm on my way there now.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, shit, we rolling on in, man. What you got left, Senior? What else you got to say before we shut it down, my brother?
No, that's it. I ain't got nothing else.
You
That's
done?
it.
You show? Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. Trying to pay attention to the damn road.
You on your way to the gym?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to start a fire, man, and I'm just going to start making videos for the rest of the day, man.
Well, you know I can't sit still, Jay. I got to get up and at them.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop me a 9 or 10 piece today.
Dang, I've been slacking on the videos.
Yeah, hey, the Buzzsprout. I'm gonna give you a call after this because I got to get that started today too.
Yeah. It was like all I had to do. All right, I'll wait for you to call me.
I got the account set up, but have you actually dropped something on it yet?
It did it for me.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I understand the part you were saying, but it did it for me.
I thought it was asking me for some RSS number or something, if I'm not mistaken.
Once I gave him the link to my website, it snatched 2 episodes off of it.
Okay. All right. Well, I hit you online. All right, then. Other than that, y'all, I want to appreciate everybody for showing up for another beautiful show. Lottie Dot and everybody. I hope everybody else have a great day today. 8 to 8. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it's 12 rounds. You dig? So the rest of the day, man, some of you all will be able to rap back and forth with us if you're part of the Apple chat. I'll see y'all in the Apple chat, man. Other than that, man, I might be doing some videos during the day if any up and coming news comes out, any breaking news come out. I'll make sure I do a video about it. Other than that, it's your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News, and I'm out of here. Peace. Man, how you turn this damn thing off? And I'm out.